The Lord has been pestering me to do this videocast, or whatever you call it here on YouTube. I'm Pastor Dean Pepin from Healing Hands of Jesus Ministries, and I can promise you one thing right now. Promise you. I'm not going to be asking for a penny from you. Nope, this is not one of those programs where we're going to try to squeeze a few bucks out of you, make you feel guilty, or make you feel obligated. No. Listen to me. God's been pestering me to do these broadcasts because I'm an old heathen. I'm an old drunk. I'm an old sinner. I found out many years ago that the Bible is true. I was a cynic. I did not believe the Bible. I thought it was a bunch of fairy tales. Guess what happened after I truthfully investigated it? Unbiased. I didn't want it. I didn't want the Bible to be real because I didn't want to stop sinning. I was a barfly. I was a very socially acceptable drunk. I was having a good time. I thought I was. I was destroying my life, practically destroyed it. And the miracle happened to me about 15 years ago in Georgia. God spoke to me. No doubt about it. God spoke to me and my struggle with alcohol was over. I'll tell you the whole story some night, because there's a punchline here to everything. There's a logical conclusion to why I'm talking to you tonight. See, I'm a straight shooter. I'm not getting you here on YouTube or whatever medium that you're listening to, just to suck you in and get you interested in order for me to make a whole bunch of money. No. The Lord is providing for me. I want to try to persuade somebody that the Bible and Jesus can do the impossible. You might have partied a little bit too much over the holidays, and maybe alcohol has been a major part of your life, and I know how some of you can sit back and say, and I can remember those feelings, there would be no fun in my life if I didn't have the ability to drink. There would be no fun in my life, no excitement, no jokes, no partying. I don't think I could ever live that way. I'd rather die if I can't drink. I found a substitute for it. Jesus Christ. That sounds so crazy to somebody who doesn't believe, but I know that I'm talking to somebody who thinks that they are in a hopeless situation, that God doesn't want them because they've been an old drunk for many, many years, or they're infested with drugs, or they've committed adultery, and their family is falling apart, their finances are going down the tubes. You feel like committing suicide. You feel like ending it all. I know. I've been there. I investigated the Bible years ago. I found out it was true. And now I believe every word. It says in Mark 9:23, anything is possible if a person believes. Jesus said that. Now I know it's a fact that Jesus lived. I know it's a fact that Jesus performed the miracles. I know it's a fact, it's a historical fact that Jesus was crucified. I know it's a fact that he rose from the dead and proved he was God. I know that for a fact. And I know for a fact that the Bible is real. What am I saying to you? For some reason, God answers my prayers. Why? Because I believe every word he says. And some people out there need a crutch. Some people need a charge to their faith, a boost to their faith, and I'm offering that tonight. I'm asking you to contact me by email if you need prayer. I'm not asking you for a donation. I'm not asking you to be on my mailing list. I'm offering you prayer that works. My email address is dean.pepin@hhj. Excuse me, I beg your pardon, we changed addresses. dean.pepin@gmail.com. That's dean.pepin@gmail.com. I want to pray for you. I know it's impossible looking right now, but you're a miracle. God put us together tonight for a reason. Atheists, you can scream all you want. I know what the truth is. I might have been calling myself a Christian many, many years ago, but I was an atheist down in my heart. I know what God can do. And if you need a boost to your faith tonight, I want you to get a hold of me by email. I will pray for you. Pastor Rob out there in Michigan, I know your family member was involved in a traffic accident. I'm praying for that person. Ministering spirits are going to your relative. That person is going to be healed. God's got a solution. Whatever your problem is. Yes, Sue from Connecticut, I know you've had a struggle with alcohol. Yes, Michael from Portland, Maine, I know that you have had a problem with pornography. I know. Carol from Florida has a problem with believing. I am going to pray for each and every one of you, and I expect victory reports. I'm going to do these short broadcasts frequently. The dead have been raised. The blind can see again. People who have been deaf have heard. Cancers have been destroyed. Heart attacks and heart damage has been healed because of prayer here at this ministry. Contact me. I'll see you tomorrow night. God bless you. You know what? You had enough faith to listen to this broadcast. I can just see Jesus. He's smiling. He's smiling. And he's looking right at you. God bless you. How do you turn this thing off, Stashu? Oh, here it is. See you tomorrow.